Hello and good evening to all the students. So students, let's begin our today's session, and in today's session we are going to start chapter 2 of NCERT class 7 textbook, which is fractions and decimals. And in this session, first of all, we will know definition of decimal and fraction. So without any further delay, let's start our this session. Okay students, so let's begin our today's session. And in today's session, first of all, we will understand definition of decimals and fractions, that is what are decimal and what are fractions. And definition of decimal and fraction is now on your screen also, so you can just take Photoshop or just download by pausing it. Okay, so what are decimals? You have seen in this picture also. What are decimal? Decimal, a number lying between 0 and 1. Okay, so what do you understand by decimal? Decimal means any number which lies between 0 and 1, or we can say a number which lies between -1 or 0. That is -1 and 0. If any number lies between 0 and 1 or -1 and 0, then it must be in decimal forms. Okay, and what are fractions? What are fractions? You must have learned before also. Fractions are numbers which are expressed in p by q form. Okay, that is the number which can be expressed in p by q form are known as fractions, but where q must not be equal to 0. Okay, so in this fractions, what is p and what is q? Q is any number which is known as numerator, and what is q? Q is any number which is known as denominator. So p by q is just numerator or upon denominator. And we have going to do here fractions. And what are fractions? Have some parts also, that is proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fractions. So first of all, we will understand what are proper fractions. What do you mean by proper fractions? Proper fractions are the fractions in which numerator is less than denominator. That is, if numerator is less than denominator, then it is proper fraction. For example, just as 3 upon 4, and in this numerator is less than denominator, so it is proper fraction. What are improper fraction? Improper fractions, yes, what are improper fractions? An improper fraction if numerator is greater than denominator. Okay, yes, we can understand by example. If it is in the form 5/3, that is numerator is greater than denominator, then this is improper fraction. And what are mixed fractions? Yes, tell me, what are mixed fractions? Mixed fractions are actually the combination of whole number and fractions. Okay, so here mixed fractions are combination of whole number and fractions, such as 2/5/8. So in this, it can be written in the form as 2 plus 5/8, and in this 2 is whole number and 5/8 is just a fraction. It may be whether proper or improper, it doesn't matter, but it is expressed in the form of fractions. So mixed fractions are just combination of whole number and yes, fractions. Okay, so now we will just solve its exercise as given in textbook, that is exercise 2.1, and you can now see on your screen also its questions. Okay, so just see on your screen, and it is on your screen now. Okay students, now we will solve its exercise, that is exercise 2.1, and in this exercise we have given 8 questions, and in today's session we will just do 4 questions of this exercise. And for solving further questions, you just subscribe my channel and get more notification of it. Okay, so just I'm going to solve question number first, and its first part is given here is at 2 minus 3 upon 5. Okay, so 2 minus 3 upon 5. In this 2 is a whole number and 3 by 5 is a fraction, and it is proper fraction. Why it is proper fraction? Because 3 is numerator and 5 is denominator, and numerator is less than denominator. If numerator is less than denominator, then it is proper fraction. Okay, now we will solve it. Oh, it is very easy. How we can solve it? First of all, we will take its LCM. That is, if it is 2/1, then it is 3/5, and its LCM will be correct 5. So here it will be 2 cross 5, and here it will be 3 cross 1. So simply it will be 10 minus 3 upon 5, or it will be 7 upon 5. Okay, so this is a very easy question, and now we will solve question number, yes, part 4. And part 4, here it is 9/11 minus 4/15. Okay, and in between second and third questions you can solve with your own self. Okay, now I am going to solve questions from our first part 4. So what will be the LCM of 11 and 15? 11, and yes, you can easily get 11 is a prime number, so it will be just divided by its own self. So it will be LCM will be 165. That is 11 cross 15, and 11 cross 15 is 165. So 11 15, yeah, it will be 9 cross 15, and here it will be 4 cross 11. So it will be 135, and it will be 44. So here it will be 1. Yes, correct. 165. Okay. So it will be your answer. And now I am going to solve its 7th part. And rest you can do with your own self also, because these are very easy questions, and you have to just practice of these questions. So its 7th part is given here. It is 8 1/2 minus 3 5/8. So first of all we will solve this mixed fraction, and it will be 8. First of all we will multiply this, and then we will add with this number. So it will be 16 117/2, and it will be the 24 and 29/8. Now we will take its LCM. So what will be the LCM of 2 and 8? Yes, correct, it will be 8. Now we will solve it. It will be 17 cross 4 minus 29 cross 1. So 17 4 is 68, and 29 1 is 29, and it will be, yes, correct, it will be 39/8. So you can just note it down, and rest questions you can do with your own self also. Okay, so just note it down. Okay students, now I hope that you have understand how to solve these questions, and these are the very easy questions also, so you can easily do. Now I am going to solve its part question number 2 part A, or question number 2 part first. Question number 2 part first, here given test. Arrange the following in descending order, and here it is given 2/9, 2/3, 8/21, and we have to just arrange in descending order. And for descending order you must know, we will just write, yes, first of all we will write maximum number, then smaller, and then smallest. So how we will solve it? It is a very easy question. we will just multiply all the numerator with 10. So 2 cross 10, here will be 2 cross 10 oblique 3, here it will be 8 cross 10 oblique 21. So now it will be written as 20 oblique 9, 20 oblique 3, 80 oblique 21. Now we will just easily solve it. So what will be its answer? It will be just 2 point something, and here it will be 6 point something, and here it will be 3 point something. So we can just understand that 2 is the smallest number and 6 is the maximum number. It means that this will be the maximum, or we can just write 2 by 3. First number will be 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is greater than, yes, here it will be 8 oblique 21, and it will be 2 upon 9. So this will be its descending order. So it is very easy, or we can solve it by another method also, that is by taking LCM of it. Just as here it is given 2 oblique 3 and 8 oblique 20, we will just take its LCM. So what will be its LCM? 9, 3, 21. So what will be its LCM? It will be 3 and 9, 9, 7, yeah, yes, 63. 9, 7, 63, and it will be 14, it will be 42, it will be 24. So from here you can also see that this will be the maximum number, this will be the smallest, and this is the smaller. So we can just simply write here it as 2 by 3, okay, 8 by 21, and 2 by 9. So you can just either do like this or like this also, and both are correct form. Okay, so you can just note it down and do with your own choice. Okay students, now we will solve question number 3rd, and here it is given a magic square. Oh, it's a magic square. And what is a magic square? Magic square is such type of square in which all the numbers when added we will get same answer. Okay, so now here it is magic square, we will draw it. Here it is, yes, correct. Here it is 4 oblique 11, 3 oblique 11, 8 oblique 11, 9 oblique 11, 5 oblique 11, 1 oblique 11, 2 oblique 11, 7 oblique 11, and here it is 6 oblique 11. Okay, and here it is given that the sum of numbers in each row, in each column, and along the diagonal is the same. Is this a magic square? That is, we have to prove just, is this a magic square? And conditions are also given that each row and each column and the diagonal have the same answer. So we will just solve for its rows. So we will solve for first row, and first row, so suppose this is row 1, this is row 2, and row 3. Okay, and this is column 1, column 2, column 3. So for row 1 we will solve it as 4 oblique 11 plus 9 oblique 11 plus 2 oblique 11. So here LCM will be 11. So it will be 4 plus 9 plus 2, and this will be 15 upon 11. So row first answer is 15 upon 11. Similarly, column 1 answer, column 1, what is column 1? It is 4 oblique 11 plus 3 oblique 11 plus 8 oblique 11. Now we will solve it. It will be 4 plus 3 plus 8, and simply it will be 15 upon 11. Okay, So you can find that row 1 answer is same as column 1 answer, and similarly row 2, row 3, column 2 and column 3 will also have same answer, that is 15 upon 11. Now we will solve for its diagonal. Suppose this is the diagonal first. So diagonal 1, 4/11 plus 5/11 plus 6/11. Now we will solve here. It will be 4 plus 5 plus 6, and this will be correct, 15/11. So I am solving just here for row 1, column 1 and diagonal 1, and you can solve with your own self for all the rows, columns and diagonal, and you will see that for each you will get the same answer, that is 15/11. This shows that it is a magic square having the same answer. Okay, so you can just note it down and do with your own self. Okay students, now we will solve question number 4, and this will be the last question of today's session. And question number 4 is now on your screen also, and it is given here. A rectangular sheet of paper is 12/1/2 centimeter long and 10/2/3 centimeter wide, and find its perimeter. So in this question we have to find the perimeter of rectangular sheet, and its length and breadth are given here. Okay, so we will just draw a rectangular sheet. This question number 4, and here it is a rectangular sheet. It is a rectangular sheet having length 12/1/2 centimeter and width 10/2/3 centimeter. So it is a rectangular sheet having length 12/1/2 centimeter and breadth 10/2/3 centimeter. So we will just name it ABCD. So ABCD is a rectangular sheet, and its length and breadth are given, and we have to find its perimeter. So what will be the perimeter of rectangular sheet? Yes, tell me. Perimeter will be just total of all its length, that is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA, that is all the outer layer of it, that is AB, BC, CD and DA. So in this, if it is a rectangle, then this length will be equal to this, and this length will be equal to this. So what will be the AB? AB will be 12/1/2 centimeter plus BC will be 10/2/3 centimeter. Similarly, what will be CD? Yes, correct, 12/1/2 centimeter. And what will be DA? It will be 10/2/3 centimeter. Now we will solve it. It will be 25/2 centimeter. It will be 32/3 centimeter. Similarly, it will be 25/2 centimeter, and it will be 32/3 centimeter. Okay, so this is a very easy question, and now we will just take its LCM. It will be 6. So 25/3 75. It will be 64. Similarly, it will be 75 centimeter, and it will be 64 centimeters. Okay, now we will just solve it. What will be its answer? It will be just 150 centimeter plus 128 centimeter upon 6. So what will be the correct answer? It will be 8. Here it will be 7. It will be upon 6. And we can just short it. It will be 1 2, 2 3 6, 2 9 18 upon 3 centimeter. Okay, so What will be the perimeter? Perimeter will be 159 upon 3 centimeter. So this is a very easy question. You can just note it from here. Okay students, now I hope that you have understand chapter 2, that is fractions and decimal, and in this session we have just done 4th question, and rest question we will do in other part. Okay, so if you want more notification of my channel, then please subscribe my channel, please like, share to your friends also, so that they can also get and learn fractions and decimal in easy form. Okay, thank you students.